Welcome, citizens. Generators here. Time to get back in my Herc. I like to make the M2 into a little bit of a, you know, mothership base. So we'll get that figured out. I'm gonna probably try and fit like 2 Furies and a '85X in there, maybe. Ava configure Hercules.
Weapons power is configured to true. Wings are configured to false. VTOL is configured to true. Completed.
Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control. Commencing launch sequence.
Powering up.
Crusader,
1 moment,
a
please.
journey worth taking. Systems on.
Ship online. Lights on. Resetting.
100% impulse. Targeting default set. You have the con.
Ava, launch 1.
Launch thrusters for 1 second. Complete.
Ava, all ahead full.
Stand by.
Redistributing.
100% impulse. Full trim.
Ava, let's get underway.
Retracting landing system. Toggling VTOL.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Landing gear up.
Ava gear down.
Deploying landing system.
Toggling VTOL.
Landing gear down.
Ava, secure the ship.
Stand by.
All shields. Engines
Completed.
offline.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the follow. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Server's not doing well. You have a configure ship defaults.
Weapons power is configured to true. Wings are configured to false. VTOL is configured to false. Completed.
You have a prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control. Commencing launch sequence.
Activating now. 1 moment, please. All systems ready to go on.
Yeah.
Redistributing power.
100% impulse. Targeting default set. You have the con.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Wow, everything is really delayed. Maybe display info 3. It's not the server FPS, that's for sure. Maybe display info 0.
Landing gear up.
Thank you. Please visit again.
Ava Impulse 5. Ava Impulse 5. Ava Impulse 5.
5% impulse.
Hey, Maki. Yeah, everyone's doing great. I'm probably the one that's doing the least great, but yeah, Bar Citizen was awesome. I posted a picture up on our Discord if you want to check it out. It was fun. It was about 14 folks came out, and everyone's super nice. I just love Star Citizen players, man. I mean, I know things get spicy on Spectrum every once in a while, but I don't know, the people that care enough to meet in person, they're just awesome. No! God damn it. Stupid. The server's ridiculous. People leaving garbage everywhere makes me crazy. You have a damage report?
Opening damage report.
Good chance it's not even gonna work. Oh, what do you know? It did. Okay, have a gear up.
Retracting landing system.
Have a gear up.
Retracting landing system.
Landing gear up.
Alright, let's be gentler this time, huh? Avacam default. Avacam default. Ava, gear down.
Deploying landing system.
That's not where I parked my ship. Son of a bitch. Server, why? I just turned it on. Nothing's gonna happen for like 20 seconds.
Systems activating. Systems on.
You stupid. Oh my god. That is... Again. Now I parked it.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Still moved it. Just not very much that time. Yeesh.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
What am I getting next?
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control. Commencing launch sequence.
Clear to launch.
Commencing now. Stand by.
Clear service. Core system operational.
Internal scans done. On. Systems running optimally. Resetting.
100% impulse. Targeting default set. You have the con.
Quantum fuel 100%.
gear up.
Retracting landing system.
Landing gear raised.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I have a gear down.
Deploying landing system.
Landing gear deployed.
I cannot be stuck on anything. Holy cow, look at that. Nothing. Well, Maki, why not? We've got all this room. What am I going to use it for? Got a jump-capable ship that I can take off and use with, and then I'm just preparing it for you know, org use, right? So we could just all hop on and run around and have some fun together. Cameras just suck. Come on, I'm just... Holy moly. Mother of God.
Legend duly with the CDF. We need volunteers to help support the Navy in the fight against Xeno threat. Won't lie, they're kicking our ass right now, so we need anyone who can fight. Sign up with your contract manager. Duly out.
Wish this one would have cooperated. I normally put it in a totally different spot, but servers are not cooperating. So I got room for a Fury right here, and an Ursa right here, and Pulse or whatever I want. And there's room for 136 SCU of storage right there. Let's turn it into the ultimate do everything ship thing.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the Please visit us.
Yeah, just a couple of ships. Way more than I actually use. Come on. You can do it, server. Oh, like I can't even move. It's like partially there, partially not. Oh my gosh.
You are clear to launch. Thank you, and please visit again.
You have a gear down.
Deploying landing system.
Oh, come on. Nothing's even touching. Don't be an ass. We got to put stuff in the box.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, Dyer, how's it going?
Good, good. How's everything with you?
Just stacking things in my M2. You know, normal Monday.
Cargo?
No, well, just getting some supplies and equipment and getting ready to try and use it as my mothership for the week.
Ah, okay. How was the bar citizen there?
Oh, it was fun. It was really good. Met some awesome people.
Cool.
Food was good. Agent Carter had a great time. Everything was awesome. Really, the only downside to it was not being able to play Star Citizen at the same time. Yeah, it was awesome. So.
Oh, good. And this was not a non-sanctioned one, right? It was just put together by.
Well, it will be next time. You know, it's just kind of like a mini one.
Okay.
Ghost Goat. Hey, good question. Yeah, any ship can park on the pads without clearance. So you don't get no one gets in trouble for staying there too long. Unfortunately, that also means that, you know, a lot of people end up just leaving their ship junk all over the place. All right. Got a few pieces of resupplies there. We have a cast off.
Departure initiated.
Redistributing.
100% impulse. You have the con.
Maybe let's get underway.
Retracting landing system.
Landing gear up.
Maybe navigate to SMO 10.
Navigating to Shubin Mining Facility SM0-10.
And Mr. Cosplay guy who set it up said, Jake told him, you know, next time you guys do it, I'll, you know, send you a little package of some stuff to give away or whatever.
Oh, cool.
You know, probably nothing cool like, you know, former dev workstations like at the one that you were just at in LA, but you know.
It's something.
Okay, that is that. You have a clear route.
Canceling navigation route.
The server is horrible.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of lag. I've been just moving around some stuff around the verse, but I've been noticing that too. Well, hopefully it clears up after Xeno. You know, so they delayed Evocati another day.
Did they have another announcement after the... They said they found the problems and they were gonna try and, if it was ready, do it tomorrow, but I hadn't heard anything past that.
Oh, I probably read the same one that they announced this morning.
Yep. So they know why it's crashing, but it doesn't sound like they actually have code to fix it yet.
Not yet, yeah.
Well, Ghost, mostly I'm just trying to get my M2 set up as my mothership for the rest of the week. Run missions out of it, you know, get a gunner, fly the Fury out, Ava, final approach.
Landing initiated.
Redistributing.
Combat mode. 100% impulse. You have the con.
Oof. So much space garbage. We have a cam overhead.
5.
Ava, gear down.
Deploying landing system.
Ava, secure the ship. Ava, secure the ship.
Stand by.
Divert power to shield.
Completed.
Ugh. Hello, doors. I would like you to open now, please. It's funny, I'm reading the global chat. And whoever designed Crusader ships didn't take server lag into account. Just as I'm experiencing being stuck in the ship because I have to go through 3 doors just to get out of the cockpit. Ugh. 30 seconds per door right now.
I'll be right back, Chad.
Okay. Ghost. Okay, you tried to apply paint to your M2 and it didn't work. No, there's no trick. Worked fine for me. What is going on with... Why does it, I just don't know. It's a bad server. Getting super annoyed. So every time I walk out, it's gonna spark? Is that what's gonna happen? Good lord. Captain Velks, how's it going? Oi, this server. Oi. Come on. Got this. Captain Velks, just in case you're wondering, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Okay. No, I can.
Yeah, you're.
Can you hear me now? Okay. No, I can.
Yeah, you're.
Can you hear me now? Okay. No, I can.
Yeah. There's like a bad echo or something happening.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. To the ASOP Vehicle System. To the ASOP Vehicle System.
What about now? Anything now? What about now?
Oh,
Anything?
yeah. I'm getting my feedback through your microphone. It's picking it up. I'm getting my feedback through your microphone. It's picking it up.
Getting my feet free.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Get the pulse in there. Grab
Your
a-
vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please
Alright.
visit us again.
Oh, jeez.
Bye.
Is that real? Boy. Come on. Are we gonna... There we go. I don't even understand.
Welcome to the A. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I'm still coming in very loudly through your microphone. 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 You're probably just gonna have to mute my stream or something, because it's just gonna do that weird echoey thing. Emergency use only.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Check. System.
Hello, Chad.
Hey, how's it going?
Going pretty good. How you doing?
Good to talk to you. Hanging in there. The servers are horrible.
Yeah, I just joined on you, and I had to hit F key in order to get out of the room like 6 times. But I'm also used to playing on the Asian servers, which are a little bit better.
Alright, let's see. Let's see how that works. I should pull forward a little bit more. What you planning on doing tonight? Anything? Or today, I should say.
I got to sell a couple things that I mined the other day. I was just gonna get on for a little bit because I saw you on.
Cool.
And I have to do some running around today later. Yeah, it's 12 hours difference between where you're at and I'm at.
Yeah. Well, I know I pressed the button to turn it on, but who knows? Everyone's trying to get their Xenothreat chops in at the end here, I think. Like 24 hours till it's over. Maybe we'll get a little server performance back. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be real nice.
Welcome to Robert Space Industry.
I haven't played Xenothreat since the very, very first one.
Yeah, we got the org together and fully crewed a Hammerhead last week and did it.
Yeah, I watched part of that stream.
And I mean, it was fun. It worked out well. There were still some weird parts. I don't know if you were watching it when we were pretty damaged, and Metalis started us jumping back to the station, and then we got to the station and we're like, phew, because it was, we were a little worried, and then it unjumped us all the way back, like it rewound time. And just said, nah, you didn't really jump to the station. It was so confusing.
Nah, I didn't get to watch that part. I think I logged out before that.
But
I saw where you guys were doing Xenothreat and you were killing a bunch of the fighters and stuff, but that was the extent of it.
Yep. Yes, we had fun. And the Hammerhead's a great ship for that if you can man it with the right people, Oh yeah, that's much better, but this server makes... I feel like it's just gonna blow my ship up for no reason.
That happens. I had to quit using my Taurus because it wouldn't power up at all. So I'm using my Mercury Star Runner, which I really don't like using right now.
It didn't power up at all. That's weird. Did you try it?
It wouldn't power up and it wouldn't shut down. That's a known bug. I already reported it.
Oh, okay. Did you try doing like a taking out your power supplies and then respawning it with no power supplies and then
the fix
storing
was
it?
To basically store it and recall it, but I had a load of minables on it, so I lost all my minables. I have about 50 CCU of quant on this load, so hopefully I don't blow up.
Ava, configure Hercules.
Weapons power is configured to true. Wings are configured to false. VTOL is configured to true. Completed.
Ava, cast off.
Departure initiated.
Resetting.
100% impulse. You have the con.
Yeah, the server's lagging bad. It just took me roughly 35 seconds to get into quantum after hitting the button.
Yep. Yeah, it's like everything's 30 to 60 seconds. Okay. All right. Yeah. It. Oh, come on. It didn't. It hadn't. It turned on my engines yet, so I could take off, and then I turned them on again, and then 30 seconds later, it turned them off.
Yeah, that's funny. That just means I won't try to load or land inside of a hangar. I'll land outside the hangar because otherwise the desync will probably kill me.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. We have a cam overhead.
5.
You have a damage report.
Opening damage report.
Captain Velks is back.
I think the server's getting ready to crash.
Yeah, it did something really weird with my... down? Maybe?
I can't move my ship at all.
Well, it did finally, fuel. So we got that going. Kind of scared to go on any missions. I think Captain Velk is having problems with his audio today.
I haven't used Discord. I have it on my iPad, but I don't ever talk. This is on my computer. But otherwise, I haven't done Discord in like 2 years.
It's not my favorite.
All the people I used to play with don't play anymore.
Yeah, it's not my favorite, but that's what everyone seems to have. There's a cool DCS SRS server for Star Citizen that someone set up though. So I always log into that. I've got like a little setup for the org that you can just download and configure it. It's up on our org Spectrum forums.
Oh, it's on the Spectrum?
Yeah. So we use Discord like 99% of the time, but SRS, you know, if we're sometimes when we do multi-org events and stuff, it's easier to have a few people that are doing cross-org communications on SRS and then have everyone else on Discord. I don't know. I guess I can check. Didn't get the other... No service, alright. Captain Belks? Nope. Lost him again.
He went down to bunkers.
Ah, got it. Maybe he's just testing his sound out. Ava, let's get underway and head to standard orbit.
Retracting landing system. Toggling VTOL.
Engaged.
Direct ship to 90 degrees for max thrust in 3, 2, 1. 100% impulse. Setting max power to engines. Full trim. Afterburners off.
You get your audio sorted out there, Captain Velks? Oh yeah, it's taken a real long time for those missions to accept.
Yeah, to jump into Quantum, only hit the button once, because otherwise it'll knock you out right away.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes like about 30 seconds for it to engage.
Oh, there's one that popped in. Right. You have a warp factor 1.
As you wish.
Oh boy. Yep. Now I'm just going around in a circle in outer space.
If I can be lucky enough to sell this, I think I'm just gonna call it quits.
Yeah, I might do the same thing. Okay, the all stop.
All stop. 0% impulse. Trim off.
Okay, my shield's up.
All power to
With
systems.
all the doors on the MSR, it took me 10 minutes just to get out of the ship.
Yeah.
The server leg, you gotta wait. After you come up to the door, it takes like 30 to 40 seconds for the door to open up.
Gave all I had full.
Stand by. 100% impulse. Full trim.
P-52 Merlin is out here? What? That seems absolutely crazy to me. And the Velks. How's the audio now? Missiles? Come on, really?
Contact.
That's what I want to blow up right there.
Contact. 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 Contact.
Well, I managed to complete a mission.
None of the elevators at Nvidia are working.
Oof.
Contact.
Captain Velks.
How about now?
Oh yeah, now is much better.
Got you, Lima Charlie.
Yeah, so whatever you did, it's working A-okay.
Oh, jeez. I'll tell you. And now we got the echo back.
I'm not hearing the echo, however.
Well, I've got the echo on my end.
What, are you?
Well, I've got the echo on my end.
Oh yeah, now I hear it. Are you listening to my stream?
Are you listening to my stream? Yes, I'm listening to your stream.
Yeah, you need to mute it. Then it won't do that.
Okay, I just muted it.
Yeah, that'll get rid of all that. Now it'll be fine.
Well, I don't know what I did. It was working fine, and now all of a sudden everything's falling to pieces here.
Mm-hmm. But are you using the mic on your headset, or are you using it? Are you using like a USB camera for your mic? What are you using?
No, I'm using a standalone mic. It's a what is it? It's a CAD something or other, USB standalone.
Okay.
It's U37. It's a pretty good mic.
Right.
I used it before.
And you're doing the audio through the headphones, or are you doing the audio through speakers?
Well, I've got it set up to where I can switch between speakers and the headphone. And right now, I've got you coming through my speakers, and the mic is going out.
Yeah.
Independently.
Yeah. So and that's one of the reasons why we're getting the echo. So what you're saying, I saw your other post, is that when you have the headphones on, you're saying your mic doesn't work, but of course then the speakers will, anything that comes through the speakers will echo through the mic if you're not careful.
Yeah.
So
right, the mic is picking up the speakers.
Are you doing press to talk, or are you just doing Vox?
No, it's just wide open. It's the box.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll keep putzing around with it and get it straight. I've had this trouble with Discord before.
Yeah.
I used to do some live streaming and some commentary on one of my other websites, and I had the same problem, and I fought with the darn thing for weeks before I finally got it straightened out. But now I can't remember what I did.
Yeah. In Discord, you should be able to select the microphone and the headset that the audio's coming through in the user settings under voice and video.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think what happened is it goes back to Windows sound settings.
But even if you change it in Discord, it should still. It might not. I'm not saying it'll keep it. You might have to do it every time. But
yeah, right. But I before I can change it every time, I got to figure out what I did to change it to begin with.
Yep. But yeah, if you go into the Discord settings and you choose the output device as your headphones, it should do that regardless of what Windows has as the default.
Okay, I'll check on that and see what happens. Anyway, I spent all day today on key bindings, and I finally managed to get myself out to what's it, Tressler? Is that
Fort Tressler?
Yeah, I finally got myself there. So that's my new spawn point now.
Fantastic.
But as soon as I got there, all my bindings disappeared.
Okay.
I don't know. I followed through your little tutorial on resetting the bindings, and it seemed to work. At least it got me out there to Fort Tressler.
Yeah. Well, I thought you had. What do you have? You have Verpals or?
Yeah, I've got Verpals.
Yeah. So my bindings may not work right for you because I'm using VKBs.
Yeah, it seems like if I use your commands, some of them work with my Verpal setup, and some of them don't.
Yeah, they're not. Most of the buttons might not work. Some of the axes might work, but not the buttons.
Yeah, I get acknowledgement from your commands that they're trying to do them.
Oh, you mean the voice? You mean the VoiceAttack ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Yeah, so probably what I would do, have you ever looked at Buzzkiller's Virpal setup?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I might go more in that direction for your Virpals, because that'll get those set up. And there's really no real integration with the joysticks and VoiceAttack, except for the configuration or the speed, the SCM speed stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing. So that might require, but you can, with the Virpal software, you can set keybinds, right?
Yeah, I can set keybinds, but what you have to do in the Virpal software is you have to reset each one of the buttons to a new keyboard binding in order for the button to act as a in order for the joystick to act as a button.
I have Virpals, and I just go into Star Citizen and I do everything in there.
Right, but we're talking about the So my VoiceAttack commands, because Star Citizen, the way that they engineered speed controls, it's basically it's the most ridiculous thing ever, right? You can't set your speed to 25% or 10% or any percent, really. Now with trim, you can kind of do 100% and 50%, right? But I got really annoyed by that because I wanted to be able to set, like a very slow speed for, some precision landing in my bay or something like that, or whatever. Is I have keyboard bindings set in Joystick Gremlin that where I can set my SCM to 0 and then plus or minus 5%, up to 100%, and then I can use VoiceAttack to set it. So if you did the same thing in the Virpal software, which I'm pretty sure, like, I don't use Virpal, but I'm pretty sure the Virpal software allows you to set keyboard bindings to use axes. Like
yes,
you could,
it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So if you did that, then, and you use the same keyboard bindings in the Virpal software as I do for the VoiceAttack, which is in the README, it's basically just right control 0 and right control minus and right control equal sign, right? The minus and plus there. If you set those up in the Virpal software, then the VoiceAttack will, that one speed control command will work fine. Because
VoiceAttack is giving me an error that's saying I should set my SCM/nav master modes, and I can't find those.
Yeah, you have to the new you have to go in and set all of the stuff. If you look at my README, it tells you all the keys that you have to set.
Okay, I'll go through. Yeah. I'll go through binding by binding and reset everything.
Yeah, because in order for any of the VoiceAttack commands to work with nav modes, it has to know what the sub nav modes are.
Yeah.
Right, because if you left off in scan mode in one and you switch back and forth between nav and gun mode, you might not have quantum set. Right, it could just be in scan still. So it's super annoying. I hate master modes.
No, it's really cumbersome. I don't know who designed the interface, but whoever it was, if they worked for me, they'd be looking for a new job.
Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure that the designer didn't design it. They're just following orders. But this is the I'm kind of convinced that some of these really awkward changes, like to the HUD and nav mode and stuff, some of that's coming from the Squadron 42 folks.
Yeah,
I have to agree with that.
Yeah. Yep. And
I spent many years designing user interfaces in my past life. And this is an atrocity, I gotta say.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
and it may work in Squadron 42 better, but it's a single player game.
Right.
You know, no one from Squadron 42 flew into Xeno threat and tried to make heads or tails of their HUD.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, I know. It's a communication problem too between the designers and the developers.
So, I'm not worried. They'll change it. This is like the third time they've changed the flight model.
I think it's like the 6th time. I think the one I prefer was back in 2016. I think was the best flight model.
Well, I've had so many hours playing Elite Dangerous. Dare I say that I got used to their whole setup and binding interface, and it's so much better than what this is.
Yeah, Elite Dangerous kind of has master mode. Like it has different travel modes and stuff, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. But the way the keys are bound it's so much simpler and cleaner than what his has.
Yeah, we were talking at the Bar Citizen on Saturday about it, and I feel bad for a rookie, any new player who has to try and figure out how to most effectively get out of a situation as quickly as possible with master modes, because you probably have to do about 7 things.
Right.
Even with people who've been playing for a while, it takes a while to learn how to do that.
So, like if you really wanted to do it right, you would have to drop chaff and flares. Then you would have to switch into nav mode. Then you would have to make sure that it's in quantum mode. Then you'll have to wait, because then it's going to set your speed at 1/3 of your speed instead of full speed for some dumbass reason. Then you got to move your speed all the way up. Then you got to, hopefully you're at some point you're finding a place to jump. And then
if it even comes up.
Right. And then you can jump. And those are a lot of steps for anyone, especially in panic mode. Like that's just not a good idea.
And when you get someone like me who's new into the game, the binds don't explain what they do. So you've got all of these words that you're supposed to use to bind to, but you don't know what you're binding to.
Yeah.
If it says a command, they should at least give a brief blurb as to what that's gonna do, because you don't know.
And they change it significantly from patch to patch too.
Yeah.
The axes for throttle and all that stuff have changed so wildly over the last like three major patches. And
for years they never even updated the keyboard bindings on the page where you go for the menu option.
Oh yeah, they still don't have any of that. Yeah, it's just they really need to pay attention to some of the basics to get it working better, I think.
Well,
Ava, navigate to Port Tressler.
Especially on a game that's as old as this, that a lot of that should have been ironed out along the way. Been streamlined much more than what it is.
Yeah, I think there's a, like there's the psychological hierarchy of needs.
Yeah.
And it's like a pyramid.
Right.
The same thing exists in games. and they don't always follow that, right? So yeah, and I mean the interface and the setup for their key bindings doesn't even work. Like especially if you try, if you're trying to
put an alt with a number.
Yeah, right. Like if you try and do combining and stuff, none of that has worked for eons. You have to either edit the XML file
Page
yourself.
file,
Yeah.
correct.
But the VoiceAttack people created a free utility that'll edit it for you now.
Yeah, I've got that. I downloaded that. I started messing around with a little bit on that.
Yep. Well, that's the only way you'll be able to get my all my keybinds to work.
Well, I was considering just opening up the XML file and go right in there and edit directly in the XML file.
Yeah, that's what I was doing before, but it's a lot easier to just use the utility. Yeah, I helped them fix a few things. So.
Well, I just dread going into the XML files and putzing around in there because that's so tedious. Every single command you've got to do manually.
Ava, final approach.
Landing initiated.
Executing now.
Combat mode. 100% impulse. You have the con.
I think what I'm going to try, I'm going to experiment tomorrow on this. I think I'll try my headphone microphone and see if that gives me a cleaner jump between headphones and microphones. That's the way it's supposed to work.
Yeah, generally, well, my when I play Dungeons and Dragons and I use my laptop for that, I always switch Discord to my camera downstairs when we're playing with one of our friends who's in Arizona or some other remote folks, and I always forget, and I have to switch it. And of course, the microphone on the camera, it just picks up everything in the whole house.
Right.
But the microphone on my headset works really well. I've always been very impressed with my cheap headset and how well my mic kind of keeps a lot of the background noise out of the way. Ava, gear down.
Deploying landing system.
Toggling VTOL.
Yeah, that's what happened to me when I got to Port Tressler today. And I tried to lower my landing gear. The landing gear wouldn't go down.
Yeah,
it wouldn't go.
It takes a while.
It didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, yeah. My keybind, that's one of the ones that I add. Because the HCS does a toggle for gear, and I don't like that. They have it so that there is a toggle for gear, but you can have separate buttons for up and down. So
yeah, I've got mine set on my Virpil setup. I've got my left stick I've got that set as a throttle.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also got that bridged, and it's connected to a Virpil pad. No, it's the Virpil pad number 1, which has got 6 toggle switches and let's see, 12 press buttons. I mean, I've got 74 total buttons on my left stick.
Yeah,
the way it's set up. I just got to figure out how to bind them all. I thought I had them all bound until I started playing.
I was one of the first people to get Game Glass when it at Kickstart, so I paid like $50 and I have lifetime, so that's what I
nice.
use to Game Glass.
No, I've got Game Glass too. Is it working all right for you?
Yeah, the only thing is Master Mode's kind of screwed a bunch of stuff up. They're in the mix of changing it. There was just another update today, but they still need to fix, because if you go to the pilot page, there's no way to change between master modes, but it has SCM modes. Like for the SCM mode, you have gun and missiles, and for nav mode, you have quantum and flight, but there's no way to change between them on Game Glass.
Do you have Game Glass running on a separate
On my iPad.
On iPad? No, that's what my thought was too. I've got my iPad sitting right here looking at me.
And then I have a Stream Deck also, which I have a couple things set up on. And I do have VoiceAttack with Orion Voice Pack, but I never use VoiceAttack.
I've got
Combat mode.
I've got not VoiceAttack.
Guns ready.
Mods. Got 9 of those different packets, and I use them all in Elite Dangerous. Every single one of them.
I have never played Elite Dangerous.
It's really funny because I subscribed to Elite Dangerous and then also Star Citizen at the same time in September of 2013, I think.
Sounds about right.
And I never played Star Citizen. I jumped right into Elite Dangerous because I played Elite Dangerous from the very first, when the very first edition of it came out. And I thought I'd died and gone to heaven when they started releasing this new one. But it's a fun game, but it's got its limitations like everything else.
Rook in the org, he does a lot of cool things with
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Stream Deck and VoiceAttack. So he just set up all my nav my nav VoiceAttack macros on the Steam Deck. Got it working nicely, all organized and stuff.
Well, that sounds great. Yeah.
Is that the one that's in Discord that's showing the different mappings and stuff like that?
Yeah. He posted a couple pictures of how he organizes
I was
it.
looking at that.
Got it color coded and all that kind of stuff. Pretty cool.
I couldn't get any of the elevators to work to go from the outside down into the commons at New Babbage, so I had to kill myself when I'm going back to see if I can go use the train so I can sell, because I have like 1.6 million in refinables on.
Oh, that would be nice to sell that, wouldn't it? Ava Display Info 3. Ava Display Info 3. There we go. Wanted to see what the server FPS isn't actually been all that horrible. It's above 5, mostly 7s and 8s, sometimes as high as 12. But certainly the rest of this, that's not a total picture of server health, obviously.
Well, in New Babbage, I was still getting over 60.
Oh, started pouring rain here. All right, good for the garden. Thunderstorm and lightning. All right. Well, I am going to call it a night. spend some time with the family. But I should be on tomorrow. Hopefully, looking forward to some non-special event servers by then. So I think it'll all be over. We'll get some server performance back because this was rough tonight for sure.
Well, when I logged in today, there was an update that I had to load.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, they did some hot fixes at the end of last week.
Yeah, it wasn't very big. It was you know, just a couple minutes, but
yeah, it was some hot fixes for some crashes. So,
well, I'm going to log off myself and go to bed pretty quick.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, it was great to talk to both of you, and
Yes,
we'll try and do some stuff. I'm going to be on vacation actually all next week, but I was going to try and see if we could do something fun as an org on Thursday night. Do something crazy. I don't know. We'll see.
Sounds like a plan. I already
right.
signed up for the schedule for that.
Awesome. Yes, our Project Mjolnir. So.
Well, I'm retired, so I'm on permanent vacation.
Yes, I love it. Someday.
I'm on permanent vacation. I'm retired also.
Someday. And not today. I got to get my kids through college first, then I can retire.
Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
I work at a college, a small Midwestern college, and so they all get free tuition as long as I'm still working there.
Oh, that's a definite plus.
Good deal.
Yeah. So
those hidden benefits, you know.
I'll be like 65 when the last one graduates, if they all graduate on time. So.
Yeah, good deal. All right, guys. Good night, and enjoy talking, and we'll be on again.